All right, it is June 15th, 2022, approximately 12:30 in the morning. I'm making my rounds, moon's out in the night, making sure all the animals are safe and sound, which they are. Got a little story I'm going to share with you what happened yesterday afternoon here at the homestead. Here we go. Yesterday I was uploading a video and basically saying, pick what fights you want to pick. You're going to have people on the edge. They spending every dollar they made and just aggravated with the way that things are and the prices of items and stuff, and aggravated with themselves that they didn't prepare. You're going to have people just with bad attitudes right now all over. So basically saying, pick the fights that you want to fight. Grab the important ones that come to your front door, basically what I'm saying. So if you're out there in the street and someone calls you a hillbilly punk or whatever it might be, just blow it off if you can, because keep in mind, there are greater battles coming to your front door in the near future, and that is my opinion. You see, my opinion is based off of some pretty solid evidence and statements from people that hold certain positions in our country. You hear me? I hope you hear me, because this ain't from some salesman or some warehouse person or some neighbor down the road. I'm telling you right now, some of the information now I'm passing on, and the reason I'm starting to make these videos is because I know somebody, and I will never be able to tell you who, that has shared some information with me and that continues to keep me updated because they care about me. So with that being said, I hope you take the information I give you and use it to your advantage. Yesterday afternoon, vehicles coming down the road. We live at a dead-end road, pig trail, and it got a nice little farm here and a little homestead. We're proud of it, you see. At the front of our gate, there is at the front of our drive, there is gates that stay locked. Well, yesterday afternoon, seeing a vehicle approaching our driveway, prior to him making it there, approximately 20 foot, he activated our driveway alarm. Now, let me tell you about this driveway alarm. It is a deterrent I have put out there that keeps the boogeyman from wanting to proceed any further, because when it activates, you got 140, 150 decibels blaring right there at the front of that gate. It sounds like a police car is right there in front of your vehicle. It sounds like you're in front of a fire truck, you see? Anyone that's up to no good, they still want to avoid as much attention as they possibly can in an area like this, because they know that most people out here have certain tools, let's just say, that they don't want to test and see the capabilities of what that person has to protect their property. They don't want to challenge the person. Let's just say it like that. All right, it's hard to run around this YouTube thing and be correct and not have a video ban, because I'm not looking for that. Anyway, here we go. So the alarm activates. Once this alarm activates, this vehicle immediately slams on brakes, throws it in reverse, backs up the road into the neighbor's drive, turns around and heads out, never coming back. Let me tell you what our deterrent did yesterday, what it does every time someone approaches that gate. Now, believe me, I'm well aware that there is going to be a day, and yesterday could have been that day, that it does not stop or deter that person, you see? So I don't have a false sense of security with this deterrent, and other deterrents is in place afterwards. And then eventually in the future, I plan to show, some of the things I have in place, and maybe something that can help you with your place. But that vehicle stopped. It did not want no part of being recognized and having any attention drawn to it, which basically tells me could have been a boogeyman. They say, look like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck, usually a duck. Well, I can tell you, this truck didn't have no front tags on displayed on it. In Texas, it's state law. You have to have tags displayed on the front of your vehicle. Cannot be in your front windshield. Didn't have nothing in its front windshield neither. The back of the vehicle didn't have a tag on it neither. Just a wild guess what kind of people usually drive around illegally. Usually people that's willing to break other laws too, you see. So I think yesterday my deterrent actually might have really done some good here at the homestead. Just my thought. I mean, you be the judge. But I can tell you this. One thing for sure, and one thing you can take to the bank in cash, they didn't want no part of what it was on the other side of this gate. And they didn't want no part of hanging around and someone maybe identifying them, recognizing them, or being able to identify them in the future. You see, things like this are little things that we can do to make our homestead, keep our families, our animals, and everything we work so hard for safe. It's not going to work every time, but it's important to have little things like that, just as it is to have canned goods and food stored. You know, can't stress to you how important this is.